Hello, everybody of the world. What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, now you know I have to get started, right? You know I have to get started with this video, right? All right, so I hope you all feeling very blessed and highly favored, just like I. Of course, I woke up another 24 hours, of course, per usual, right? And so today's topic is going to be about all the battles that you go through. I've been talking a lot on pain recently because I'm trying to teach y'all how to persevere on it because some don't know how to persevere on it because they go lean on something else. Y'all lean on somebody's shoulder, but I want to teach y'all how to do it on your own as a survivor. Now, some survivors have alliances. Of course, you can be successful without people. I wouldn't even be at this stage because I have three other people helping me. So much that I have three other people helping me, so I can be able to do this. All right. So today is going to be about you won't go out empty-handed. So let's see what I had. We'll see what I had yesterday. I had let them run their mouth. Before that, don't spoil your plans. And oh, no. Yesterday I had do not waste your pain. Other one, let them run their mouth. So it's not. This is really more like a part two, not a. Yeah, this is really more like a part two. And as you notice, I talk about discipline and pain a lot because that's what makes all people. People can say, people can really say, "Oh, I didn't need discipline for this. I just had to watch motivational videos every day." All right, cool. Motivational videos every day, but you need a man, you need a woman to help you strive every day. You don't have anything in the world that'll help you strive every day. You don't have anything else that help you strive in the day except for somebody else speaking. Y'all love to motivate y'all, but sooner or later I want y'all to have the discipline to motivate yourself. Look, like I said, 90% of the time is my discipline in what I want in life. 10% is probably less than 10%. Probably 95% of the time I get motivated. Like, oh yeah, I'm having a wonderful day. Let's go. Let's go. 'Cause number one, I don't get like more than 5 hours of sleep. Let's see. Cause yeah, I get up at like 3:40. I don't I get up at like 10:40. I mean not 10:40. I get up at 3:40. Try to go to bed at 10:40. Although I never go to bed at 10:40. I just try. So that's 11:40, 12:31, 32, 33, 30. I mean 3:40. The most that I'll get is 5 hours. So I never wake up like, yay, let's go, let's go. Oh my gosh. Now if I had other people to cover for me, then maybe possibly. But even if I had people cover for me, they can control that area, but I'll go strengthen another area. That's how I do. Like with the people that help me, with the three individuals that help me that are my team, my table, my alliance. What I do that it frees up an extra day of work. So what I simply do, I just do other work that need more development in. I'm like, all right, what could I do? Because it spares me 2 hours. It spares me really 2 hours. And 2 hours 2 hours out of how many hours am I open? 10. 2 hours out of 10 hours, it frees my day. And so that's one fifth of a day. That's one fifth of the operation hours that I'm free. So therefore, boom. But anyways, you won't go out empty handed. But you're gonna need accountability partners in order not to go empty handed. You're gonna need people to help you in order to not go out empty handed. And of course you're gonna need God if you won't go out empty handed. Number one, it'll be all in your favor. That's simple. I really should have left this for last. I should have started with something else. But I want to start with the first thing first. It'll all be in your favor because it's simple. Like it will be in your favor. And realize it, and you sometimes you will only see that it is in your favor is or let's see, you only see it if it's in your favor is if you look back on it. But if you're not looking back and you don't have gratuity, then you won't be able to look and you won't be able to see, oh my gosh, when is this going to get better? In that case, you will only see that it gets better if money is added to the equation. If you only see things are getting better only if money is being added to the equation, then you are not then go away. Just goodbye to your dreams because your dreams need to be around value. Sure, if you're in a financial state. I don't even pray for money. I pray for assets. So yeah, I might have financial struggles because I put my money towards empowering and courage. But The thing is, I rather tell myself I'm broke and invest in the company, rather say, oh, I got all this money and not even spend hundreds of dollars and empower and encourage. So that's one thing. It will all be, because yes, it will all be in your favor. You just have to hatch your motives, and I've been talking about motives and values a lot. Because if you're just thinking about money instead of assets, then you're just gonna get that money. Then one day you're gonna be like, oh man, where are all my assets at? You didn't pray for that. You didn't manifest that. You didn't manifest in the name of the Lord, right? Because I say, bless my assets. There's not a single no financial word on there that I say on my Psalms. I just say, bless not my finance, bless my assets, because I'd rather have assets over money. All right. Because once again, it'll go in my favor. If it'll go in my favor, it'll go in your favor. If I'm in favor and all I did was keep my eyes on the prize, and aka keep my eyes on the Lord, therefore it'll work. It'll work for your good. It'll work in your favor. Just keep on striving. I'm telling you, if you feel you hit a roadblock, take a detour. The detour might take longer. The detour might take longer. If the Israelites did not take that detour, they would have faced the Philistines, and then the Philistines would have kaboomed them because they would have been overwhelmed, and they would have went back to the Egyptians, and then they would have suffered even more. So therefore, keep your eyes on the prize. So it can be in your favor. Because nothing can be in your favor if you don't keep your eyes on the prize. And nothing can be in your favor if you don't keep your eyes on God. Now, the devil can make it seem like you got the devil has can portray a picture as everything's going in your good. Like for some of the people that don't praise the Lord and you feel like everything's going good because that's how the Israelites were. Oh, every time we praise these false gods, every time we praise these false gods, things coming good. No, but then again, you see how much they'll get punished. Who do you think that was from? It was from the only one and true living God, because you shouldn't be worshiping no false gods, all right? And so yeah, that's one. So for the people that think, oh, everything's going well, but the people that aren't, who don't worship the Lord, the Father, Son, Holy Ghost, of course, the Holy Trinity, then hey, just like guys, don't like just don't spend your time trying to change people. Like, just let them believe what they want to believe. Because when judgment day comes, we are all going to see. All right. So that's why I don't stress myself out with that. Because once again, it'll all be in my favor. And like I say, everything's gonna be in your favor. Like I understand you stress because you feel like you're not doing enough. Relax is going to be in your favor. You feel like you're doing too little. All right, just increase it a little bit, but do not kill your soul just because you feel like as if you're not doing enough. First, you have to do your responsibilities. Your responsibilities are must what come first. Then you can do everything else. Because if you can't handle your responsibilities, then you can't even handle your talents. Before I try handling my talents, I had to first what? Handle my responsibilities. Then there's gonna be one day, guys, to where you'll have a step. You might take baby steps. Who knows? Um, to where oh you'll do your business part time, then you'll do your job full time, then you'll shift do my business full time and my job part time. The next thing you know, you're gonna drop that job. You're gonna drop that job one day, just one day, because yeah, oh yeah, like it's hard. It can be hard. It can be hard running a business. But I'm telling you, after 5 to 10 years, just wait on it. And even if it doesn't, even if you don't get anything again for 5 years, try to 6 year. Like look, I'm okay with this taking off within the 20th year. I am perfectly fine with that. The reason why I'm perfectly fine with this taking off in 20 years because I'm just doing this strictly because God gave me this gift. And God did not technically God, basically what I'm trying to say, I was gonna say God is ordained to give me it, meaning that he doesn't have to force himself to give me it. But since I'm doing his will, then he wants to give me assets and cash flow through it. Like I know I can see my future. Like I see my future is going to be bright now. Other people might take off before me, but that's none of my business because everybody has differences and value. The longer it takes, the more value you get, and so value, of course. So when you think about value over money, you already know it's over your favor. You already know it's in your favor. You feel me? All right. Number two, just wait for the storm to pass. Like the storm be a long time. Once again, I told y'all my longest storm was 16 years. It was about a good 16 years. Well, not technically, no, no, 11 years. My bad. My longest storm was 11 years, between 11 to 13 years. It started it started in the beginning. It was a little less, so that's why I just said 11 years. But then 13 years in total. Um, I mean, it was all right. I mean, but I kept myself strong. But once again, I had to keep on saying, wait for the storm to pass. Wait for the storm to pass. You will be free. You will be free. You will be free. So there you go. Well, I got free, and now look what I'm doing. I'm helping others get closer to the Lord. Now, what happens if I was to stay in the storm? What if I was to just let the storm whirl me around with its chaos? Sure, I could be in I could be going through the chaos, but God's gonna be in the middle of the chaos with me. For example, he does wonderful works through chaos, like Bishop Jake said. He works in chaos on purpose. Like, come on. Jesus was born out of a virgin. Samson, he had that power from the Lord, but he was unstable. Um, Joseph, all of those brothers tried to kill him, but yeah, one of the brothers had to convince them to not kill him and instead leave him in that pit, a big old deep pit. Instead, he got sold. We saw how glamorous his life was. Like he was second in power of the most advanced technological country in that time. We can look at Moses. Dear old Moses. Dear old Moses. He had to get sneaked into the Nile River full of all them alligators and hippos through all the Egyptian boats, the cargoes, the fishing boats, the everything. Then somehow he made it all the way to the Egyptian side. And they kept the child. Then he had another one. He murdered a man. He fled to exile. Then he became a shepherd. God came upon him. Next you know, he's freeing all hundreds and thousands of individuals. Jesus. He made it out of the storm. He got crucified. That was Jesus' storm, the crucifixion. Once he passed the storm, he rose up 3 days later and he received his throne back. I mean, he already had his throne, of course, but he already had his throne. I mean, his throne, of course, but he beat the devil. He beat death. He wrestled with the devil and won. Then 3 days later, he rose up from the dead. See, and the next you know, now we're all able to be saved. He made it through the storm. There's a lot of individuals. Excuse me, my apology. There are a lot of individuals that when they made it through the storm, everything was in their favor. The value was brought to life. The value was brought to assets, money, s- spiritual, divine, right power. Meaning that the Lord, oh my bad, excuse me, that the Lord gives them, some power to be able to speak. That's what I mean by spiritual divine power. I do not mean like God and Jesus. When I mean spiritual divine power, I strictly mean having the power to lead others into salvation. But man, oh man, like I have storms. I have storms. Like I feel like I'm not in a storm right now, but because I just surpassed a storm. But it's like I have several mini storms. Then what the devil try to do, he trying to get you to get overwhelmed by all the several mini storms to make it higher than what it is. But you have to realize that there's a greater spiritual power, and that's God, and that God will bring you out. And all you have to do is pray. That's all I did. All I did was pray. I was like, Lord, will I have enough money for this? The next you know it, I have more money for it. I was like, oh, so you are going to give me that strategy out of nowhere, huh? Because that's what I do. Everything, every brainstorm, every strategy, I write it down. Why? Because that's simply something from the Lord. That Lord's like, tell me, write this down, write this down. I like, yep, I write it down just instantly because those could be ways for to surpass the storm. Yeah, see, you have to keep your mind. You have to keep your mind broad of keep your mind broad when it's business wise, when it's spiritual wise, when it's business wise, things that can help you, things opportunities that will grant you freedom, not opportunity that will grant you money, opportunity that will grant you freedom. That can let the storm pass. But keep your soul narrow on the path of righteousness. Now, Matthew, what do you mean? All right, keep your mind broad of scenarios that can lead you closer to God and can help His people. But keep your eyes narrow. Don't let the money be the root of all evil. Did it say? Did it say? It didn't say assets was the root of all evil. It's saying money can be the root of all evil because if you're doing anything for money, you you'll slay your own family, you'll trick your own family, you'll trick your own friends. That's why I say root is a root of all evil. That's why you have to do value over money. It didn't say value was the root of all evil. It said money is the root of all evil. Oh, but Abraham was wealth. He was wealthy. He was wealthy. He wasn't trying to be rich. And you know how he got wealthy? Through the Lord. So therefore, wealthiness is not the root of all evil. It depends how you use it. If it's not to help people, then it could possibly be a root of all evil. Like you feel me? Like there you go. See, I'm glad y'all catching on. But who? And here's the last one. Keep your courage. Yes, it's going to be hard. Yes, it's tough times. Yes, there are going to be times when your head hurt. My head hurts right now. It's going to be times your eyes get so weary that they get low. Yes, your eyes will burn in the morning. Yes, you will have bags. Yes, your body will be fatigued. Yes, there will be days where you might not be able to go to sleep. Yes, you will have an aggravating client. Yes, you will. Yes, you will have people trying to threaten you. Yes, you will. I'm speaking all on the negative for right now, right? But here's the rewards of doing God's will, going into heaven, having a personal relationship with God, doing the footsteps of Jesus allows you to inherit more blessings. Tithing allows you to quote unquote test God if needed to see if the miracles and blessings will work. Number 5, you'll live a more peaceful life. Number 6, you'll learn to honor people and respect people. Well, no, that's 6 actually. Number 7, your blessings will be exponential. It will be such a flow. It will be stronger than a river flow. It will be like a current. It'll be like a ocean current, like the ocean waves. Like that's how much it will flow. But really, I should say river flow because a river flow is something constant, while ocean waves just happen every few seconds. So yeah, ocean. I mean yeah, river flow. So yeah, that's all you have to do. Just keep your courage, because the reward is far greater at the end of the line. The turtle and the hare. You notice how the hare was rushing? Oh, you won't catch it to me. You won't catch it to me. I started with money. You won't catch it to me. I started with two stable parents. You won't catch it with me. I didn't get manipulated or abused. You won't catch up to me. I started out with a better connection with the Lord. Oh, my bad for the glare. But what they don't notice is that drives you something. That drives you something. That allows you to have more willpower. That allows you to have more dominance. Allows you to have more dominion. Yeah, they have the advantage, but what do you have that they don't have? You have that dog power, you have that willpower, you have that manpower, you have that will to go beyond. Because here's the thing that separate y'all. There you go, the willpower, discipline. Because those type of people will wake up around 6 o'clock while you waking up 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. As for me, I'm waking up at 3:40 a.m. While the people who one for two parent background, people who did not get manipulated, people who did not give a trade, they are people waking up at 6. If you tally that up, 3, 4, I start my day. Let's see. I start my business days around 3:55, 4. All right. Now they waking up if they are waking up at 6, they probably not starting to 6:30. So therefore, I'm still getting a head start. I'm still getting 2.5. Let's say 2.5 hours. Let's just say the minimum of 2 hours. And even if you do 1 hour, you're 6 hours ahead of them. If you do 2 hours, you're 12 hours ahead of them. Don't even get me started with three. That's a whole 18 hours ahead of them. So do not get discouraged when they have more than you, but guess what? They're not putting in the same hours of the same discipline. Because the hours of work, the efficient hours of work will always override them just doing work. It will always override, and then you count up the hours, and if you count on how much of a head start you're getting out of the month, if you just do like what two hours times 30, you're a whole 60 hours ahead of them. All right, like y'all, like that's almost 3 days, hours ahead of them. And every day you're getting ahead of them. Every day you're getting more cash flow. Every day you're getting more investments. Every day you're getting more value. It's like you're sneaking up on them, like the turtle. You're sneaking up on like the turtle while they reached all the way to the finish line. Then they get a roadblock, and they're like, "Oh no, what I'm supposed to do? I can't use my speed or my advantage." But you, the turtle. You already carrying a hard shell. You already carrying a shell. That shell of burden. You already carrying the shell, but you're so used to it because you've had it your whole entire life. You've had it for seasons that you already know what to do. It's like okay, so it's getting tough at the end. All right, I'm disciplined enough. I am disciplined enough to be able to surpass it. All right, I'm getting to that finish line. Next thing you know, the hair sees you speeding up a little. You're like, oh wait, oh wait. Wait, I need to use my money to slow him down, or him or her down. Oh, wait. Let me get my parents see if they can give me a loan. But you offer willpower, so you just and then you pass the finish line. All you need, because that's a little demonstration. All you need to do is just a little bit more than average. That's all it takes. Because majority of everybody who's successful, they did a little bit more than average. Because for example, like ET, ET, you wake up 3 o'clock in the morning. That's probably the short time, but if we were talking about my standard time, 2 hours early. He's 2 hours, so he's 2 hours ahead of me. Yes, he's 2 hours. He might, if that's true, he's 2 hours ahead of me. If it's 3 o'clock my time, he's about four. He about 40 minutes early. He 40 minutes earlier. But if he's four, then that's like an hour. That's like an hour and 40 minutes, I believe. I'm not counting right now. So you gotta let people like you. You have to get a head start of everybody because I could get up earlier and relax like this, but no, I just increased. Like for example, I turned my job to a part time. Took this business to the next level. I just increased my work. I didn't say, okay, I'm going to relax an extra 4 hours. No, I for 4 to 5 hours. I was like, no, you know what? Put this work in. Let's get it going. We're gonna keep on going because just because you have more time on your hands, that doesn't mean that you just relax it off. Now, if I was to get an extra hour, I'd probably spend it with my family, with my companion, because I don't spend a lot of time with neither. That's why I have specific days for them. So because they both understand that I'm on my grind and they're on theirs. So they have no reason to get upset because everybody's on their grind. Everybody's doing what they need to do. Mama working, sister working, brothers brothers are being brothers. You know, kids are being kids. My companions being my companions. She has to make money just like I have to make money, but instead, I'm focusing more on my future. So she finding out what her future gonna be. I found out what my future gonna be while she making money and while I'm making money. That's how it goes. So therefore, everybody has a grind. We all on the same page. Boom, nobody gets upset. Now, technically, the only time somebody will get upset at you if they're not on the same page as you. But you have to get them. If they choose not to understand, they will leech from your soul, and they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, why you spend so much time on that business?" Then, like for real, and there'll be some men towards some business women, and that's strange. Because I mean, it's not strange. It might be strange to me because I've never heard of a man wail to a woman to give him more time. Like, hey, give me more time. Like, if she not able to give you all that time, use that time to your advantage. Use that time to advantage to learn something because she's gonna be progressing while you is still at the same level. Like, she gonna look, but it's not. She's not gonna be like the hare. She's gonna be like the turtle. So why you going like this? You're like, man, give me some time. Get on my level. You're gonna feel hurt. You're gonna feel hurt because she elevating. You're gonna feel like your manly role is gonna be took away from you. Technically, it should be stripped off of you because you over here just relaxing, doing nothing with your life. You just working. I don't care if you spend an hour of development. At least you're doing something. An hour of development, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. Amazing if you could do up to 10. I don't know how many y'all do in total. Shoot. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 9 hours. And well, that's the minimum. That would be a minimum of the day. If we count my whole entire schedule without the rest times, it's like 10 hours. It's like 10 hours simple. But 11 hours because I get up at 3:55. I don't finish to around 3:05. Well, 3:55 a.m. to 3 o'clock p.m. So I'm constantly doing what I love, and I'm so at peace now because I decided to do what I love first. And it's like when you do something you love, you just feel at peace. Like just yeah, that's how I feel. Because you want to know why I kept the courage now, but the I'm trying to give y'all some sauce, some info. Like you can still take this to the next level. I mean, me, I just work like to be honest, I work 4 hours a day. I work 4 to 5 hours a day, and I use this, and I live with my mama. Yes, I still live with my mama, of course, because I'm trying to put all this money into the business. And guys, do not get ashamed. You can still get okay, number one, you can still get a tax write-off off of your home space. But guys, don't get discouraged when women, okay, for the men, do not get discouraged when women and other men say, "Why are you still living with your mama?" If you only living with your mama just because if for a business or for investing, I salute you because you could really move out, but you choose not to because you decide to invest in your future. That's what I like. Now, if you somebody now, now if you somebody who working there behind you have enough money, you have thousands of dollars in a savings account. You need to go out there and find yourself. And you're not gonna find yourself in mama's house because 9 out of 10 she tried to help you search for yourself, and you chose not to search for yourself. You just decided to waste your inheritance, or even if you didn't have a inheritance, you decided to waste your own money. So don't be crying to mama. Be a big man. Be a big man. All right. Hope you all have a blessed day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. All right. So make sure you check out my website, Empower and Encourage. Of course, like y'all need Empower and Encourage. GoDaddy sites.com, and then boom, you'll see all my services. If I need to get booked, it'll be right there too. All right. I'll talk to y'all later in the next video, and I hope you all have a blessed day.